Hey everybody. All right, so this week we're going to be listening to the story called The Rabbit Listened. This story is by Corey Dorfield. One day, Taylor decided to build something new, something special. Something amazing. Taylor was so proud. But then, out of nowhere, things came crashing down. Look how Taylor feels. The chicken was the first to notice. Cluck, cluck, what a shame. I'm so sorry this happened. Let's talk about it. Cluck, cluck. But Taylor didn't feel like talking, so the chicken left. Next came the bear. Rawr, rawr, how horrible. I bet you feel so angry. Let's shout about it. Rawr, rawr. But Taylor didn't feel like shouting, so the bear left. The elephant knew just what to do. Chomp, I can fix this. We just need to remember exactly the way things are. But Taylor didn't feel like remembering, so the elephant left. One by one they came. The hyena, hee, let's laugh about it. The ostrich, gulp, let's hide and pretend nothing happened. The kangaroo, tisk, tisk, what a mess. Let's throw it all away. And the snake, shh, let's go knock someone else's down. But Taylor didn't feel like doing anything with anybody. So eventually they all left and Taylor was alone. How does it look like she still feels? In the quiet, Taylor didn't even notice the rabbit, but it moved closer and closer until Taylor could finally feel its warm body. Together, they sat in silence until Taylor said, "Please stay with me." The rabbit listened. The rabbit listened as Taylor talked. The rabbit listened as Taylor shouted. The rabbit listened as Taylor remembered and laughed. The rabbit listened to Taylor's plans to hide, to throw everything away, to ruin things for someone else. Through it all, the rabbit never left. And when the time was right, the rabbit listened to Taylor's plan to build again. "I can't wait," Taylor said. "It's going to be amazing." Wow, look at the plan she has. So this story, The Rabbit Listened, it has an important message behind it. That sometimes when we have a friend that has some big feelings, sometimes we want to step in and fix it for them. Or sometimes when we're having big feelings, someone wants to step in and fix our feelings and fix our problem. But what's important to remember is how each of us, we have our own way to calm down. We have our own way to self-regulate, and we have our own way to show self-control. And it's important that sometimes whether it's us with the big feelings or our friends, we need to sometimes just stop, think, and then act. And the rabbit did that. The rabbit stopped and he just waited. He waited with Taylor until Taylor was ready because she needed to stop, think. And eventually, what did they do together? They had a plan to rebuild all of what was knocked over. So remember, this whole month we've talked about self-control. We've read some amazing stories about self-control. We've read some amazing stories helping us learn different ways to calm ourselves. And we're going to keep practicing every single day until you are confident with your self-control, so that we know that when we have big feelings, it's very, very important for us sometimes to stop, think, and then act, just like Taylor did. And thankfully, she had a great friend, the rabbit, that listened. So sometimes we need to be good listeners to our friends and wait until they're ready. Have a great weekend, y'all. I will see you on Monday. Bye.